So we continue with the coordinate geometry and we are going to see the exercise number 19.4. Now this exercise is based on distance formula. What do you mean by distance formula? If I know the coordinates of 2 points and if I want to find out that what is the distance between the 2 points, then I'm going to use this formula. So suppose I've got this as a graph and I've got this point A and a point B over here. So I want to find out length AB. Okay, this AB is what I need to find out. Suppose A is given by the value as over here is x1 and over here is x2, over here is y1 and here is y2. Okay? So that means the coordinates of A are x1, y1 and that of B are x2, y2. If there is a condition, if I draw a line like this, so you can see that this triangle, if I name this as C, then this triangle ABC will be a right angle triangle, wherein the distance AC will be equal to how much? x2 minus x1. Suppose ये 6 है और ये 2 है, तो automatically this distance is 4. So I know that AC will be equal to x2 minus x1. Similarly, the distance over here, this one will be y2 minus y1, this is x2 minus x1, and BC will be equal to y2 minus y1. So if this is 6 and this is 3, so this will be 3, right? 6 minus 3 is 3. So accordingly, this distance is y2 minus y1, this distance is x2 minus x1. I wanted to know the value of the AB, so that is nothing but Pythagoras theorem. So I know that AB square will be equal to x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. That is Pythagoras theorem, because this is nothing but AB square, or to make it more simpler, I know that AB square is equals to AC square plus BC square by Pythagoras theorem. Accordingly, AB square will be equal to x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. This is the formula. Hence, we have the distance formula given as distance AB is equals to square root of x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. This is your distance formula. So the distance formula, if you know the formula, then the sums are very easy. You just have to substitute the values of x2, x1 वगैरह and you are going to get the answers. So it's a very easy kind of a thing. The applications of this are also very easy. Like for example, they may ask you 4 points दिया रहेगा और बोलेंगे कि whether it is a square or a rectangle or a equilateral triangle वगैरह वगैरह. So you just have to find out the all different sides available, and once you know the sides are equal, then it is a rhombus. If the diagonals are also equal, then it is a square. If it is two opposite sides are equal, then a rectangle, or parallelogram. So depending upon what exactly is asked, we are easily going to use only one single formula, that is AB is equals to root of x square minus x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square, where x2 and x1 are nothing but the x1 and y1 are the coordinates of A and x2, y2 are the coordinates of B. Okay, so very easy thing. Let's see the exercise directly so that we can start this thing. It's very easy. So let's start with exercise 19.4. So in the first sum, we have got the 3 sums. So we'll do the first and the third. So it is, उसके बाद second नहीं करेंगे and we'll go to third. then fourth ka second, then fifth. Yeah, we can do that. So, okay, so we alternate sums, exactly the alternate sums. So we have over here 2 comma 3 and another one is 4 comma 1. You need to find out the distance between these 2 points. So let's say this is A and this is B. So this one exactly is my x1, y1 and this is my x2, y2. So I know that AB will be equal to square root of x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. That will be given to you as x2 is 4, so it's 4 minus 2 the whole square plus 1 minus 3 the whole square. That is going to be equal to 2 square plus minus 2 the whole square. That is going to be as 4 plus 4 is equals to root of 8, which is nothing but 2 root 2. So 2 root 2 centimeters is, or I'll just say as 2 root 2 units is the length of the distance AB. So AB will be equal to 2 root 2. I'll just cross check this answer whether they are multiplying it or not. Yeah, it is 2 root 2 units. So that is the first ka first. We now move on to the first ka third. So the third sum, the values are given as A comma B and minus A comma minus B. So this is my x1, y1, this is my x2, y2. It's always ideal to write this in pencil x1, y1, x2, y2 so that while substituting you are not making a mistake. Okay. As such, अगर तूने इनको x2, y2 लिया और इसको x1, y1 लिया, it is not going to make any difference at all because anyway it's squaring. So even minus sign भी आया तो भी square होके same ही मिलने वाला है. But just for the sake of it, you can always write it out this way so that it's easier to substitute. So we have AB will be equal to square root of x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. So that gives you as minus A minus B A the whole square plus minus B the whole square. That's minus 2A the whole square plus minus 2B the whole square. So that is going to be the square root of 4A square plus 4B square. So that is nothing but 2 root of A square plus B square. So that's the distance AB. So distance AB is going to be square root of 2 root A square plus B square units. Of course, I need to write over here units. That was sum number 1. Now we move on to sum number 3. Sum number 3. Find the value of A if the distance between, so it is given to you that A is minus 3 minus 14. B is given as A comma minus 5 and AB is given as 9 units. So we have over here AB is equals to square root of x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. So it's 9 is equals to square root of A minus of minus 3 the whole square plus minus 5 minus of minus 14 the whole square. So 9 is equals to square root of, that will be A plus 3 the whole square plus, this is going to be plus 14. So it will be 9, so it will be 9 square. So it will be 9 is equals to square root of A plus 3 the whole square plus 81. So what we'll do is that we are just squaring both sides. So square both sides. We get 81 is equals to A plus 3 the whole square plus 81. So this will become 0. So it will be 81 minus 81 is equals to A plus 3 the whole cube square. So A plus 3 the whole square is equals to 0. So a plus 3 is equals to 0. A is equals to minus 3. So that will be the answer, that A is equals to minus 3. That is the third sum. A is minus 3. Understood? We need not open the brackets and make that into a quadratic equation. There is no need at all. Over here, even if you do it, you are going to get the same answer. It is a plus 3 the whole square. So a square plus 6a plus 3 करके वो करने का कोई point नहीं बनता है. Directly you are taking the square root of this thing. So a plus 3 is equal to 0. So a is equal to minus 3. Okay. So that is the sum number 3. Now we move on to sum number 4 का second. Sum number 4 का second sum. If points on the y-axis, okay, find points on the y-axis. That means that A is, now it is on the y-axis. Whenever any point is on the y-axis, its x coordinate is 0. So it will be 0 comma y. Okay, because since point on y-axis, which are distant 10 units from a point 8 comma 8. So you got B is 8 comma 8 and AB is equals to 10 units. So you got AB is the square root of x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. So 10 is equals to square root of x2 is 8 minus 0 the whole square plus 8 minus y the whole square. So 10 square we can take, okay, let's say 10 is equals to square root of 64 plus 8 minus y the whole square. Squaring both sides, we got 100 is equals to 64 plus 8 minus y the whole square. So here we'll have to open the bracket. So it will be 100 minus 64 is equals to 64 minus 16y plus y square. So it will be y square minus 16y, this is 36, is equals to 64 minus 36. Or we'll take it as plus 64 minus 36 is equals to 0. So we have y square minus 16y minus this will be 28 is equals to 0. So y square minus 14y minus 2y minus 28 is equals to 0. Y minus 14 minus 2 y minus 14 is equals to 0. So this is plus sign. Yeah. So y minus 14 is equals to 0 or y minus 2 is equals to 0. So y is equals to 14 or y is equals to 2. So we'll be getting two such points wherein the distance would be equal to 10 units from 8 comma 8. From 8 comma 8 you can have one distance which is at 14 and one distance. It will be like this. अगर ये figure है 8 comma 8 यहाँ पे है, तो one distance is here which is 10, other distance is this which is 10. So that's why you got 2 units. So we need to find out the coordinates of the point. So the coordinates will be, answer will be that point, we'll take the point as A. So A could be 0 comma 14 or A is 0 comma 2. Both the answers are correct. That 0 comma 14 or 0 comma 2 will be the answer for question number 4th ka second. We now move on to sum number 5. Okay, sum number 5. Find the point on the x-axis. On the x-axis. So A is x comma 0. Point on x-axis. Always remember this thing. Point on x-axis के मैंने बोला था तुम लोग को, if the point is on the x-axis, that means the y value is 0. So y value is 0. and x value will be something. So that something I am taking as x. So it will be x comma 0. Okay, so that is the point over here. The next is which is equidistant. Now it is given that it is equidistant from the points 2 comma minus 5 and minus 2 comma 9. So it is given that B is minus 2 comma minus 5 and point C is minus 2 comma 9. It is given that point A is equidistant from both the points. That means given that AB is equals to AC. Point A is equidistant from B and C. That means AB is equals to AC. Therefore, AB square is equals to AC square. Right? Therefore, over here, you will get it as square root of x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square is equals to square root of x3 minus x1 the whole square plus y3 minus y1 the whole square. Because here I am taking this as x1 y1, this is x2 y2 and this is x3 y3. Distance AB and distance AC are equal. That's why I am going to take this in the formula. So accordingly we have the square root will be x2 is 2 minus x the whole square plus y2 is minus 5 minus 0 the whole square is equals to square root of this is minus 2 minus x the whole square plus 9 minus 0 the whole square. So this will give you as 2 minus x the whole square plus 5 ka square is 25 and this will be again minus 2 minus x the whole square plus 81. Squaring both sides, we will be having 2 minus x the whole square plus 25 is equals to minus 2 minus x the whole square plus 81. So now you need to expand the brackets. So in expanding the brackets, what we get is this is 4 minus 2x. So 4x plus x square plus 25 is equals to now a square minus 2ab. So a square is 4. So it will be 4 minus 2ab. So again will be minus 2ab. तो यहाँ पे 2 क्या है 4. So it will be again plus 4ab. So 4x plus 4x plus x square plus 81. Okay. Bringing all this on one side, you get it as x square plus minus x square minus 4x plus this is 29 and this is 85 minus 85 is equals to 0. This gets cancelled. So minus 8x minus this will be 56 is equals to 0. So 8x is equals to 56. X is equal to 56 upon minus 8. So x is equals to minus 7. So the point A is nothing but minus 7 comma 0. Are we clear with this thing? Sum number 5 is minus 7 comma 0. Understood this? The main concept is that we are given that the 2 points are equidistant from a given 2 different points, from a given point on the x-axis. That's why the distance AB is equals to AC. So why we take it that square? So that in fact this is not required in this sum because I already taken it square बाद में लिया मैंने, so this is not required. In fact, what you can have done is that you can have taken out the square root directly from the first, because AB square will be equal to AC square. Okay. So ये root आता ही नहीं in that case. Anyways, this is one of the way you can do the sum. The next one is sum number 7. Sum number 7. If Q is equidistant from P and R, again the same thing. Q is 0, 1. P is 5, minus 3. And R is x, 6. It is given that PQ is equals to QR. Therefore, PQ square is equals to QR square. So this is your x1, sorry, x2, y2, sorry, x1, y1 x1, y1. This is x2, y2, this is x3, y3. So you get over here that x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square is equals to x3 minus x1 the whole square plus y3 minus y1 the whole square. That is 5 minus 0 the whole square plus minus 3 minus 1 the whole square is equals to x minus 0 the whole square plus 6 minus 1 the whole square. This will be 25. This will be 4 square 16 is equals to x square plus this is 5 square 25. So 25 plus 16 minus 25 is equals to x square. So that's why x square is equals to 16. X is equals to plus or minus 4. Therefore, we can say R is 4, 6 or minus 4, 6. So the LU of x will be plus or minus 4. That was sum number 7, plus or minus 4. Next sum number 9. The coordinates of point P is twice the y coordinate. Okay, the coordinate of x coordinate of P is twice the y coordinate. So let me say that let x coordinate is twice the y coordinate. So we'll say y coordinate be A, therefore x coordinate is 2a, therefore P is 2a, A. Okay, got it? They are given that the x coordinate of P is twice the y coordinate. That means the x coordinate, y coordinate if it is A, then the x coordinate will be 2a. So the point P will be 2a, A. Next they are given that if P is equidistant from Q and R. Okay, so Q is 2, minus 5 and R is minus 3, 6. Then find the coordinates of P. So we have this one as x2, y, okay, x1, y1, x2, y2, x3, y3. We already given that PQ is equals to PR. Therefore, PQ square is equals to PR square. Therefore, x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square is x3 minus x1 the whole square plus y3 minus y1 the whole square. x2, so that will be x2 will be 2 minus 2a the whole square plus minus 5 minus a the whole square is equals to, this is minus 3 minus 2a the whole square plus 6 minus a the whole square. We need to open all the brackets. So one by one, let's see. It will be this one as 4 minus 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8. So it will be 8a 2ab. Okay, it's a square minus 2ab plus b square plus 4a square. This will be plus 25. This will be plus 10a plus a square is equals to, this will be 9 plus 6 to the 12a plus 4a square plus 36 minus 12a plus a square. So on one side it is 29 plus 2a plus 5a square is equals to 36 plus 9 is 45. This gets cancelled plus 5a square. Now 5a square and 5a square gets cancelled. So you have 2a is equals to 45 minus 29. So a is equals to, that is 16 upon 2. So a is equals to 8. Therefore p is 16 comma 8. That's the value of p, because 2a comma a, that is 16 comma 8. So that will be the answer from 19.4, sum number 9. Sum number 9 is 16 comma 8. We now move on to sum number 11. If a point A 0, 2 is equidistant from points B and C, find the value of P. Okay, so it is given that A is 0, 2, B is 3, P, and C is P, 5. So this is x1, y1, x2, y2, x3, y3. It is given that if the point A is equidistant from B and C, that means AB is equals to AC. Therefore, AB square is equals to AC square. So it is x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square is x3 minus x1 the whole square plus y3 minus y1 the whole square. x2, that is 3 minus 0 the whole square plus p minus 2 the whole square is equals to p minus 0 the whole square plus 5 minus 2 the whole square. So this is nothing but 9 plus p, we'll put it, to square it up, so it will be p square minus 4p plus 4 is equals to p square plus, this is 3, 9. P square and p square get cancelled, 9 and 9 gets cancelled. So 4p minus 4p is equals to minus 4, p is equals to minus 4 upon minus 4, so p is equals to 1. So that's the answer for sum number 11. So that is 1. We move on to sum number 13. Okay, the sum number 13, okay, I'll just take this also. In sum number 13, they are given that the center of the circle C is, so if this is a circle, the center of the circle C is there, which is given as C is equals to 2 alpha minus 1, comma 3 alpha plus 1. Okay? And it passes through a point, so it center of the circle is C, and it passes through a point minus 3a. So there is a point which is here, which is A is minus 3, 1. So A is equals to minus 3 minus 1. If the diameter of the circle is 20 units, that means if I join a line over here like this, passing through C, then this is point B, which is x comma y. And the distance AB is given as 20 units. Okay? Now, I don't need this because I just know that this is AB is equal to 20, that means radius will be equal to half of AB, that is equal to 10 units. Therefore, AC is equal to 10 units. Now you know the values over here, so we know that AC is equal to square root of x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. That is going to be as x2 as minus 3 minus of 2 alpha minus 1 the whole square. Okay, that is 2 alpha minus 1 the whole square plus minus 1 minus 3 alpha plus 1 the whole square. So solving this thing, so we know that AC is equal to 10. So we first of all 10 is equal to square root of, this is, if I broke the bracket, it will be minus 3 minus 2 alpha plus 1 the whole square plus minus 1 minus 3 alpha minus 1 the whole square. So 10 is equal to square root of, this is nothing but minus 2 alpha the whole square plus this is minus 2 minus 3 alpha the whole square. So squaring both sides, we have got 100 is equals to minus 2 alpha the whole square plus minus 2 minus 3 alpha the whole square. So 100 is equals to, this will be given as a square minus 2 ab by b square. A square is 4 minus 2ab will be 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8. So it will be plus 8 alpha plus 4 alpha plus 4, 6 to the 12. So plus 12 alpha plus 9 alpha square. So this gives you as 9 plus 4 is 13 alpha square plus 20 alpha plus 8 minus 100 is equal to 0. So 13 alpha square plus 20 alpha minus 92 is equal to 0. Okay, now splitting. We need to split this thing. That will be equal to 92 into 13. So it is 92 into 13. Difference I want is 20. So इसको अगर half कर दिया तो this will be 46 and इसको double किया तो 26. Yeah, that's it. So it will be 13 alpha square plus 46 alpha minus 26 alpha minus 92 is equal to 0. So 13. Okay, so alpha 13 alpha plus 46 minus 2, that will be 13 alpha plus 46 is equal to 0. So this will give you 13 alpha plus 46 is equal to 0 and alpha minus 2 is equal to 0. So here alpha will be equal to minus 46 upon 13, which is not possible. Because negative में कभी हो सकता है, क्यों नहीं हो सकता? So that is one part possibility. Alpha is this one, and another condition is alpha is equal to 2. So that's the two values of alpha. So alpha's का दो value है. One alpha value is minus 46 upon 13, and second is 2. This was sum number 13. We move on to sum number 15 in the next video.